Step number one in going viral every single time that you post on TikTok is you need to make sure that you understand TikTok's latest point system. Now, each type of engagement that you get is going to get you a set of points. And if you're getting stuck at less than 300 views or less than 1,000 views or less than 10,000 views, it's because you aren't hitting the correct type of points when TikTok shows your content to people. Here's how this actually breaks down. If you get a like on a post, you get 1 point. If you get a comment, you get 2 points. If you get somebody to rewatch your post, you get 4 points. If you get a share, it's 6 points. And if you get somebody to follow you after watching a piece of content, you get 8 points. And what you need to understand is that what TikTok is going to do is they're going to compare your piece of content to other pieces of content on that same exact topic, and they're going to determine which piece of content gets the most amount of points. And then from there, they're either going to push out your content to more people, or they're going to stop showing your content to more people. Because what TikTok is trying to do is optimize for the type of engagement that you are currently getting on your posts. And what does this mean? That for every person you could get to follow you after watching one of your videos, or share after watching one of your videos, or to rewatch your post after watching one of your videos, that is going to increase the odds that TikTok actually pushes out your content. And those things are way more important than you getting likes or getting comments. Now, the easiest way for you to ensure that you actually get all of these things is you need to make sure that you are simply delivering on exactly what your video says it will be in the hook or in the description. And then the second that that's over, you need to stop your video, because if for any second in your video the viewer can ask themselves, hey, do I want to keep watching this video? It's going to significantly decrease the odds that they share it with somebody, that they follow you after watching, or that they rewatch the video. And I'm not saying that they need to rewatch the entire video. They literally just need to start the video again, which signals to TikTok that they made it to the end of your video, and this is going to determine whether or not you go viral. But that's just step one. In fact, there are 4 other things that you need to make sure that you're doing, and if you skip any of these, it's why you're not going viral on TikTok right now during, quite frankly, the easiest time ever to go viral. In fact, I just created this account right here, and in less than a week, I gained over 5,000, almost 6,000 followers simply because I followed the exact steps that I'm about to share with you. The second thing that you need to understand is how many people are interested in the topic that you're posting about is going to be the most important thing on TikTok right now. If you mess this up, you will not get reach. If you mess this up, you will not get the points that you need. And if you mess this up, nothing else matters on TikTok. In fact, it doesn't matter whether you're recording on an expensive camera or if you're recording on an iPhone, if you have a good mic or if you don't have a good mic. None of that stuff matters if you mess this part up. So what you need to make sure that you do before you go to post anything on TikTok, and by the way, if you hear some loud bangs in the background, there's a thunderstorm going on outside. That's why that might happen. So, for example, let's say that we type in something like talking baby tutorial, because this is something that's going viral right now. People making these talking head tutorial videos with these babies. So if we look here, we're going to see this video from 515 got over 45,000 likes. What does that mean? That more likely than not, it got over 450,000 views. Just multiply the number of likes that it has by 10, and that's typically a good way to guess how many views something has. This one right here from 5.6, 13.5. This one here from 516 has 2,000. So if we look at these videos, clearly these videos are going viral. And that would mean that this is a good topic for you to create content on. Now, if we did a search for this and we didn't see anything, or we saw something that might come up if we type in dating advice for 60s, which is going to be that this video is from 2024, 2024, 2024, 2024, 2024, 2-3, but almost none of these videos have gone viral. This is a sign that you should not upload content about this topic, and you should just type in the topic on TikTok, and what you should ideally be doing is figuring out how many people are interested in it, and what you need to see is that recent videos have gone viral, because if you do not see that, you should not even bother creating that piece of content, because I guarantee you it is going to flop. And if you proceed with making that piece of content, you are quite literally just wasting your time, because that's not how TikTok works. Step number 3 to going viral on TikTok is understanding that TikTok is rewarding series-based creators. Now, before I show you exactly how you can do this, no matter what niche you're in, I need you to smash that subscribe button if you want to grow quicker on TikTok, Instagram, or YouTube. I literally upload videos like this every single day, and you're not going to want to miss them. In addition to that, if you want to be able to predict how many views you're going to get before you actually post, check out the pinned comment, because I created a free resource that you need to be using before you go to post anything that will allow you to predict how many views you get before you even create your video. Check it out. It's literally 100% free. I did it just to help you guys out. Now to show off what I mean by this TikTok content series, I want to show you this. So if we look at this video right here, it's my first video on this brand new TikTok, 5,000 views. This video, 2,600 views. This video right here, 3,500 views. And this was the video that really started to do well. In fact, it was kind of the video after this that did this, that got over 130,000 views. And then from here, I realized this is a content series I need to continue. And now if you look at this page, you'll see I keep doing things you didn't know you could do with AI, part, and then that thing. And what this is a series in TikTok's eyes. And what this does is makes it incredibly easy for the TikTok algorithm to show your content to the right people. And then as a result, you get more followers fast, you get more growth fast, and TikTok is able to very easily find the right people for your content. Let me show you some other examples of this. If we look at this creator right here, they're pretty much doing the same exact thing. Over 70,000 followers, and what do we see? Websites that people don't want you to know. Websites that feel illegal. Websites that feel illegal. Free websites that feel illegal. And almost every single time he posts, he gets a lot of reach because TikTok is able to find his audience incredibly easy. And again, this isn't just for these types of creators. I helped Tuvok right here gain over 15 million followers. And if we look at his content, what do we realize? It is a consistent series of him rating stranger shots when it comes to basketball, when it comes to soccer, or when it comes to them hitting this knockout machine. And what does that mean? That it makes it incredibly easy for TikTok's algorithm to be able to consistently find an audience that wants to actually view this content. And if you're not doing this in your content, you are committing one of the cardinal sins when it comes to actually going viral on TikTok, because what you're doing is making it harder for the TikTok algorithm to determine who to show your content to, and then as a result, you don't get the views that you want, and you end up having to watch videos like this. Now, step number 4 is you need to make sure that you aren't posting too much on TikTok, because if you post too much, what's going to happen is you're going to stomp out TikTok's ability to actually show your content to the right people. So the maximum number of times that you should be posting a day right now is going to be 3 times. And at the bare minimum, you need to make sure that you're posting 4 to 5 times a week, because if you don't do this, what is going to happen is somebody else in your niche is going to post that frequently. And then guess what's going to happen as a result? Their content is going to continue to get shown more, because like I shared with you earlier, when it comes to making that series content, I upload series content, TikTok knows who to show that content to, and if you're not doing that within your niche, aka you have a replicable system that you just keep doing over and over again, then guess what's going to happen? 1, the TikTok algorithm is going to lower your odds of actually going viral. 2, your audience is going to forget about you and you're not going to be present in their mind. 3, what's going to end up happening is you're going to get burnt out, because it's going to take you way too long to come up with ideas, to actually create content, to film content, to edit content. But in reality, going viral on TikTok, getting a lot of views on TikTok, and quite frankly, making money on TikTok comes down to having a system that works, exploiting it, continuing to do it until it doesn't work, and then once it stops working, you find a new system. But guess what happens over time? You get better and better at actually finding those systems, and ideally, you actually have 2 to 3 systems running at a single time, aka 2 to 3 different series of content. And then as a result, you continuously grow on TikTok, you continuously make money from TikTok, and your views never really fall that much. Now, if you're serious about growing on TikTok right now and you finally want to get the views that you deserve, the followers that you deserve, and you want to be able to make a full-time living from TikTok, like how I helped this creator do it, this creator do it, and this creator do it, well, please, you need to make sure that you're working with somebody that actually understands how TikTok works. Because why would you waste your time trying to figure all these things out by yourself? In fact, you're watching this video right now, so I know that you are trying to figure out how to actually grow on TikTok because you want to be able to make money from TikTok. And I want to shortcut that for you. And the way that I want to do that is by us working together one-on-one. I literally want to tell you everything you need to post, everything you need to do differently so you could start going viral on TikTok, start growing, and ultimately get monetized. If that sounds interesting, well, please keep watching this video because I've got a special offer for you. But I will warn you, there are limited spots because I'm only one person and I can only work with so many people. The opportunity to grow on TikTok and this organic reach that we're currently seeing is not going to last for forever. And the only 2 things holding you back from getting the followers that you deserve right now on TikTok and the followers that you want is 1, you haven't implemented the steps that I share with you in this video to help you get more followers. And 2, you haven't gotten into my TikTok mentorship program yet, where I literally am going to guarantee that I help you get more followers in the next 30 days, or you get your money back, 0 questions asked. And the way that this works is I'm going to tell you exactly what to post, when to post, what hashtags to use to guarantee that you get more followers in the next 30 days. If that sounds interesting, interested, then please go to the link in the description below and get signed up right now. The average person that's gone through this program has gained over 50,000 followers, and nobody has ever gone through it and gained less than 6,500 followers if they implemented everything that I share with them. And since you're still watching this video, I'm going to assume that you're above average. So the odds of you gaining over 50,000 followers is probably quite high. And it doesn't matter what your background is or what your niche is. This program is going to help you get more results faster and easier. If you're struggling right now to grow on TikTok, you need to get into this because every single day that you wait, it's only going to get harder to grow. So what are you waiting for? Go to the link in the description below and sign up right now. You literally have absolutely nothing to lose. You're going to get more followers on TikTok, or you're going to get your money back. In fact, this creator just went through this program and gained over 10 million followers. This creator over 14 million, and this creator over 16 million. And I want you to be my next success story. So please stop procrastinating, invest in yourself now, and get the TikTok followers that ultimately you deserve. Or I strongly suggest you check out the next two videos I put up on the screen because they're the videos YouTube thinks you should watch next. Thank you so much for watching.